This podcast absolutely, unequivocally, positively, 100% contains adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I am your fabulous host, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
And today we're coming to you from that little trailer park in Spur, Texas. Baby, anything you have to say about Spur. Again.
I'm from Spur.
Best movie ever.
That's what I want to say. I'm from Spur. And, okay, it's in a cool county because it's in Dickens County.
Dickens County?
Dickens
County.
Dickens County. And in the movie, I mean, we were talking, and it's more like in the movie, it was centralized in Texas, but it's really not. It's towards the panhandle.
Ain't no pipeline in Spur.
You know what? I should have looked it up. If there was pipeline in Spur. But speaking of that movie, anyway, and if y'all don't know, we're probably not friends, but the movie we're discussing is Urban Cowboy.
Best love story ever.
I mean, it's a love story, right?
You leave that shit alone.
But anyway, I do want to say that the guy who wrote the script for Urban Cowboy, Aaron Latham, actually was from Spur.
Huh.
So
you got to pick a place, pick where you're from.
I mean, yeah, because it's tiny little. I think 863 people.
So we're a little bit behind on putting out shows, and I have not felt well lately, and the last 2 days were probably not the best. And
probably
I got
the
a text,
worst.
well, right. I got a text from a friend of ours, right?
Uh-huh.
And the episode I labeled Poop Explosion, apparently, where, do you remember? I misspelled Poop Explosion.
Did you?
I did.
You know what? We've actually, that's what we've had around the house. Poop Explosion.
Whoa. So Sunday night.
Yes.
This woman, beautiful woman, goes out of her way.
Tried to kill you.
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
No, you made me some wings, right?
I
had
did.
some wings, and they were good, all except that one piece where I had that one bite where I was like,
it's a little questionable.
Yeah, but I'm like, I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Why are you going to hurt my feelings if something is not good? You have to tell me.
Because you won't ever make it again.
No. If you tell me, baby, it might not have been right. Don't come at me like, man, you're trying to kill me. You come at me like that, bitch, it's fucking meatloaf.
It's done.
It's done. But if you tell me, it's kind of questionable. All of it basically was good except one piece, or, if you come at me like that,
well,
it's not meatloafed.
All it takes is one piece, and let me tell you. and I thought, well, maybe it's me, right? Maybe it's me.
Right. Maybe
I ate the fucking piece of chicken against biological advice, against my body saying, dude, the fuck is in your mouth, right?
Right.
Which has happened plenty of times.
Yeah.
But I can't ever remember getting that sick.
Oh.
And that was Sunday night, and I felt fine. And I actually woke up Monday morning. I was okay. I didn't feel the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started to drink the coffee.
Right.
And things changed. Right?
They did. You didn't even drink all your coffee Monday.
No.
You did not.
I went to the bathroom, and this started a 36 hour ordeal of in and out, right?
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, baby.
You know what,
and I'm
guys?
not trying to gross out the listeners. That shit was bad. And when I say that shit, babe.
Nonstop. You couldn't
like
even trust
death.
a fart.
No.
You know what?
Can I tell the story?
You're right. It smelled like death.
That shit smelled like death.
Dude, you could just smell it throughout the house. And I kept looking on the floor like, the dog shit in here? What the fuck is
my
that?
God. So
it was bad.
Monday, and I got shit I got to do at work, right? I mean, do my customers really care if I'm dying? I don't think they do. They got needs that got to be met too, right?
Exactly.
So I get up, right? I sit around the house. I actually laid in the chair for a couple hours with my uniform on going, you just got to find a way to make it. And in between 30 trips to the bathroom in 2 hours, I'm like, I got to go do this job. And I get up and I go do it. and I get it fixed, and people could just tell I look like death, right? People
Right.
could tell I'm dying. They're all like, "You got COVID?" I'm like, "No, it's not contagious unless you eat the same piece of chicken I did. It's not contagious."
Which now, luckily today I get to take the trash out because tomorrow's trash day.
I think you should check it and see if it's okay.
No, I'm just going to throw it all away because,
don't want to risk it for the biscuit. What?
Wow. No. I don't. Yeah, because that one piece of chicken could have touched another piece of chicken in the container.
Oh, it touched something.
Yeah.
My insides.
So I'm just going to get rid of all of it.
Oh, and Monday was the worst because I was so bloated, and the only thing moving through me was liquid. Okay. And this
peeing
is
out your butt.
And this is where you're like, seriously, I've never been to a don't trust a fart moment until Monday. And so every time I'm like, I didn't want to move, but I had to get up and go to the bathroom to make sure. And of course, you get to the bathroom and it's not air. It's pee. It's more pee. Yeah.
Peeing out your butt. Got you.
And you got home and I'm like, I'm done. I slept. Well, actually, I laid down in bed and I slept till like 10 o'clock. And 10 o'clock was about the time where your body's like, yeah, you probably slept enough. But I'm like, I don't want to. So I'm up and down, up and down, up and down. And then you'd put I was freezing. So you put the electric blanket on me. But the way we had to move move the cord, every 36 times I had to get up and go to the bathroom during the night. I had to play limbo with the cord.
Well, now I could have done it differently. I could have put the remote on your foot, on the down by your feet, and it wouldn't have been up by your arms. But I was afraid that if it went off and you were still cold, you needed the warmth from it, and you would turn it back on. So sorry.
Yeah, I had no idea how to operate. You came back in there and turned it on again one time, didn't you?
No, I just checked it.
Oh, okay.
I just checked it.
So that was Monday night. Finally get up Tuesday, and I still am not feeling good. I try to have another cup of coffee, only got through half.
Yep.
Right. And I am just dead tired. And but I had to be somewhere. I had to be somewhere at 8:30, so I had to leave the house at 7, and I did. Get in the car, and I'm going down the highway. You really? Yeah. Already?
I mean,
get in the car, and I'm going down the highway. And I'm about 8 miles from the house.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling too bad. I'm up moving around. I brought a zero sugar Monster.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, let me try to drink this. Pop the top on it, take a swig. Body says no. No. And
right then.
I knew the moment I swallowed it. No. Right? We're done.
But it didn't come out the bottom end, did it?
No, and it didn't right away come out the top end, but I knew that you ever had there's no avoiding it, right?
Oh, yeah. I hate that worse
so
than
I
anything.
passed a guy walking down the shoulder of the highway, and I picked my spot to pull over. I pull over, I get out of the car, and I'm like, I don't want to do the throw up facing the traffic side. So let me get some privacy and go onto the passenger side, right, where I'm not facing the traffic. And get to have my little meeting with baby Jesus, right? I'm like, okay, let's get to it. Well, I had burped and it came up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, am I done? Nope.
Not
Boom,
done.
Had another one.
Oh, no.
Right? And I'm like, okay. And it really wasn't that bad. It was just liquid, real short.
Right.
So I grabbed a paper towel. I'm wiping up my face. Here comes this dude walking down the shoulder.
The one that you passed.
The one that I passed. And he goes, hey, dude, you got a lighter? I'm like, look, motherfucker, I know you just saw what happened, okay? Mind your business. Keep fucking walking. Not in the fucking mood.
Wow.
Hey, dude, you got a lighter? No.
Are you sure? I mean.
Oh, wow. So I go and do what I got to do. I look like death there. I did some other shit. I finally got back to the house. Hey, and here's the other deal was yesterday, Tuesday, I was so tired. I found myself pulling your mom driving down the road.
No, you did not. No.
Yeah. Every now and then I just look up and I'm off half in the shoulder.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's the worst. And as long as I wasn't driving, I was fine. But when I was driving, it was like rocking the baby to sleep. Like you taking the baby around. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm trying to stay up, trying to get to where I'm going. Yeah, there was a couple of times where I thought, yeah, this probably could be the end.
Wow. And I know that as much as you were going to the bathroom, you were getting dehydrated. You're like, I'm drinking water. And I'm like, yeah, you probably need something with more vitamins. So I
Right.
did stop and get you some Gatorade.
And I appreciate it.
And
I'm still recovering. I'm still drinking it.
Yeah.
But today was much better. Finally had
I'm so glad.
dinner.
Yes.
So I didn't eat anything for 48.
2 days.
Yeah, 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Had 4 bottles of water.
Sunday was the last time you ate anything.
Sunday night.
And today is
Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Almost 3 days.
Yeah, today is Wednesday.
And I wasn't even and I really wasn't even hungry today, but I know I probably needed something.
At least something.
Right.
To
nutrients.
Nutrients. You need
yeah. But during that whole time, 4 bottles of water, two bottles of Gatorade, and then the
which
food
is
tonight.
not enough.
Yeah, but I'm back to normal now.
Well,
see, 2 days without drinking, baby, did good.
Oh my God,
I
know, dude. You were sick, and I knew you were sick because you just every time you lay down in the chair, I would look over at you, and your eyes would be closed. Then you'd open your eyes and you close your eyes, and then you were like, "I'm going to bed." And I look, and it's like 5:30. Yes,
same voice.
I sounded just like you, just like you. And it's like 5:30 in the afternoon.
I was done.
And what really set me off to know that you were sick was you had a blanket on you.
I know. What's up with
that?
Never.
You'll sit in there and complain about it being cold. You want a blanket? No, I'm okay. All right, then. You want a blanket? Nope, I'm okay. This time you're like, oh, I need a blanket. I think I asked you if you wanted a blanket.
To give in.
And you're like, yes. Yes, I need a blanket.
I was freezing.
I know.
And also, here's another thing, too. I went to the doctor. We had talked about my blood pressure, right?
Uh-huh.
And I went to the doctor, and they're like, oh, your thyroid's not working. And she put me on this medication. Well, I think that medication was, no, I mean, it didn't cause the food poisoning.
Right. No, I did that. It
had made me, it was making me moody as fuck. I haven't taken it in 4 days. Today, I feel great.
Wow.
I actually feel great. I probably do need it, but I'm not, because she's going to be like, we're going to do. I'm like, look, if my thyroid's not working, I'm happy. I'm good. Right? I'm not 800 pounds yet. We'll talk about it when I get there.
Okay. And now I know from the chicken wing experience how much poison I need to give you. I'm just kidding.
I don't think I've ever eaten another meal of yours again.
I don't blame you. I'm surprised you ate the salad.
Unless you bring it in a taco casa sack.
Oh, okay? Yes.
I don't know if I'm ready to go there. I'm easing back into food, okay?
Yes.
I still couldn't eat all that whole salad. I think my stomach shrank. I know.
Oh, I'm sure it's shrank. I
know for a fact I lost 5 pounds. I do not recommend the food poisoning diet.
No.
I mean, it will work in a short time, but oh my God.
But thanks a lot for giving me the 5 pounds that you lost. You're like, here, bitch, take them.
Well, you need to hold something for what you did.
I mean, I've been eating candy.
Shh. Oh, you noticed the finger?
What?
Who
what?
am I? Hey.
Where'd my husband go?
Went and had that done with my granddaughter. It's still healing, you can tell, but
yeah.
Funny, haha.
Oh yeah.
Little mustache on the finger.
Both of y'all, once you put them up, I mean, we don't even know who you are.
Can't recognize me.
No idea who you are.
But yeah, so that was
an experience.
Oh my God.
Have you ever had food poisoning before?
I've never been that. Look, I had COVID, now be it the mild strain.
Right.
And that was the sickest I'd been in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I will take that 5 times over and over and over again versus going through food poisoning.
Okay. So, but you've never had food poisoning before?
I don't think so. And I never want it again.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't blame you.
If you ever see me eat something else and I'm like, and I just go to spewing that shit out. I want it out.
Yeah. If you eat something and it just doesn't taste right, don't eat it.
Thank
you. Don't. I mean, you're not going to hurt my feelings.
Lesson learned.
Well, I mean, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Oh, it's my kitty. My kitty's outline. I was like, what the fuck? It's the kitty outline. Kitty. Anyway, yeah. Don't. I don't think. Well, I'm pretty positive. I've never had food poisoning. I've heard.
You can have some of that chicken.
No. I've heard. Oh, didn't Shody get? He got food poisoning once or something. Remember that time we went to River Run?
Oh, the Subway.
Yes.
The meth way.
Meth way.
Oh.
He was so sick.
Bro.
Now you know.
If you're listening, I feel your pain.
Yes. And you were like, let's go run.
I can't believe he I can't believe he stayed there all weekend.
Oh, my God. I know.
I would have been like, bro, I got to go. But I don't think, what do you do at that point? You know you're not making a 2.5 hour trip home.
Right.
You're going to have to stop 87 times to fucking take a squirt.
Yeah.
You know? And you definitely don't want that.
Get a coffee can and tie it to your butt. Just set on a coffee can and just shit all the way home in a coffee can.
I know him. He ain't gonna risk getting any splatter inside that truck, okay? As much as clean as he keeps his trucks, he's like, no, I will stay here. I will do all the shitting and then he'll drive home.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But other than him, I mean, I've heard my dad say that he got food poisoning one time, but I mean,
it's one of those things. If you get it, you'll never forget it.
Right. And you'll know when you get it. At first, you might not realize what's going on.
Oh, once I saw what color that shit was coming out, yeah, I knew what it was. And the way it smelled, I'm like, who ran over the cat 3 days ago?
Yeah. It was rancid. You're right. It was rancid. And I'm so sorry that you felt bad. I'm very sorry.
Well, I appreciate it.
But I'm glad that you're feeling better.
Oh, me too.
I'm glad we can
today was like a ray of sunshine. You know, I'm like, I feel fucking fantastic. Right? Am I going to work that hard? No. But yeah, I feel fantastic.
People need bubble gum wrappers even when you're sick.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I get it.
What's new in your life? Outside of having to take care of a sick husband.
I mean, really, you wasn't. Surprisingly, you really wasn't any trouble.
Well, it's kind of hard when you're just in one spot.
You're not
I'm in between two spots. So here's what I needed from you. Keep toilet paper in the bathroom.
Which I did put.
You did.
Right. You
right.
Got plenty.
There was going to be no recovery from that. Right. And be
bring
nice.
You water or something to drink. And,
yeah.
You know, it wasn't like you're sick like you're normally sick. I don't feel good. Will you bring me some chips? I don't feel good. Can you bring me the Cheez-Its? I don't feel good.
I am not that needy.
Blah, blah. That's exactly every time you get sick, except for this time, you're like, yeah, I'll take the blanket.
That's it, huh?
I gotta go shit. I gotta go to bed. That's it. That's it, honey.
Is that a fart?
It's like, I'm not gonna trust it. I gotta go.
Oh, and one other drawback from having that much diarrhea, my butthole is raw. Right? Don't touch it. Maybe get some ice cubes or something. That
you wipe with ice cubes.
God, we need like softer toilet, and that's toilet paper soft.
It is soft toilet paper.
We need a bidet. Okay, when you're that sick, you need a bidet. That's all I'm saying.
But is that the only time you need a bidet?
I don't know. I've never used a bidet.
Me
How
neither.
would I know?
I'm
neither. afraid if we bought one,
you would just sit in there and just. Oh,
what are you doing?
But wouldn't the water be cold?
Showering my asshole.
Wouldn't the water be cold because the water going to the bath, the toilet anyway is cold water. It's not like
I'm sure the
warm
fancy
water.
people have like warmed up bidets, hot water bidets. Warm. I don't think you would want hot water.
Yeah, but you don't have warm water going to your toilet. Is what I'm saying. How do you adjust or
well,
the
that's
temperature?
What I'm saying. Some people probably have fancier bidets that warm up the water. But what I want to know is
something we're gonna have to look up.
Yeah, with a guy who has never had a bidet experience.
Yeah, me neither. I don't.
How do you
I wouldn't
properly
even
use a bidet?
I don't know, I don't even know what it looks like. Does it look just like a regular toilet
I
seat?
think it's got like a water fountain in it, and it shoots up on your little butthole, like
but
soaks
what?
the starfish.
But what if? Do you have to set a specific
I don't
place?
fucking know.
That's what
I'm not a
saying.
bidet expert.
Well, me neither. I've never even seen one. I would like to see one.
What boggles my mind is I know it squirts water up on your starfish.
Okay, that's what what I figure.
Is
I
the
don't know.
etiquette to wipe and then rinse?
No.
And then
I would
wipe?
think you rinse first,
Okay.
and then
like
you
blot
dry. Yes, that's what I would think. I mean,
Huh.
because why would you wipe? Because then,
Do you get the toilet brush on
You're-
the side and do a little scrubbing action?
ew. I mean, you need to, but that's
Wait.
probably why your butthole's so red and raw and irritated,
Why?
because you got the little scrubber thing on the side.
Look, so it hurts. All I'm telling you, that was a lot of wiping. That was a roll of toilet paper in a day and a half.
Wow, that's crazy.
And you know me, I got to have my anti-breakthrough method.
Right,
So I'm
four
folding.
four squares.
Yeah.
Did you four square it every
Yes,
single time?
yes.
I would have been at that point. I would have been, oh my God, my buttholes hurt so bad. I would have just fluffed
Who-
it up or
who
something.
Stop.
I don't know.
Stop in your craziness. Who just wads up fucking toilet paper?
I don't. Little kids
How do you
do.
live like that?
Little kids just wad it up. They don't understand that if you wipe once, if it's folded, you can probably wipe at least one more time. But little kids just wad it up, and then there's no way to adjust once you wipe with wadded
I can't
up
do the
toilet paper.
disorganization of wadded up toilet paper. Okay, that's so disorganized. 4 folds, right? 4 sheets, fold in half, gives you 1 square, right?
Right.
And
Now,
it's
do you
dual-
just
and it's
wipe
dupli.
one time with the 1 square?
Well, yes, and these last 2 days I did just because of how much.
How watery it was?
Yeah, let's not get too detailed.
I'm just saying watery.
Yeah,
Watery. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you only wipe once with the square.
Yes.
Now, if it wasn't pure water like you've had,
I do whatever the sheet of toilet paper allows me to do. If I got room
Okay.
to fold, I'll fold.
okay.
If
okay.
not, I
I'm just
won't.
curious. Just curious.
It's all
I
dictated.
mean, I'm like that too.
It's all dictated by what happens.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
want to know my toilet paper etiquette, yes, there we go.
I agree with you, and I am the same way.
Are you now?
I am.
Do you have a specific
ever,
number of sheets you fold?
However many I get. But if I would
How
have
do
to
you
count.
live with that madness?
If I had to count, I mean, I don't wad it up. It is to fold it over or whatever. If I had to count, I would say it's probably about six squares.
So you use more than I do.
Yeah, probably about 2 squares more
but
than you do.
You're to an anti-breakthrough method too, then.
Right. But have you ever had those poops that you don't have to wipe with?
No,
Those
I have
are
no
scary.
idea.
Are you
What that's like.
serious?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's because I'm constipated out all the time or something. I don't know. It just kind of breaks off like concrete or something. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's true. I've actually had poops go to wipe and there's nothing there. And I'm like, nah, that's lied to me. So I wipe a different way.
I think we're
There's
getting a little
nothing
bit-
there.
You
I'm
think
just-
it came out sideways?
I don't know. I don't know where it came out because I didn't have.
Because
There
there's
was
no
no
poop there.
dirt. There was no dirt.
Did it come from here?
It's like, fuck.
Did I spit that shit out?
I started looking around, make sure nobody's in the bathroom with me.
Wipe
It's
the
like-
dog's ass just to make sure.
It's like, did y'all run in here and poop in here? You know,
No, I don't know what I don't know what the secret
okay.
shit's. I don't know what the secret
it's
shit is like.
constipation. That's
Is
what
it?
it just breaks off like concrete.
Oh Lord, I know you were with me for the last day and a half, but this is just no.
It's true. Sorry.
No, it's all fine. It's all
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Well, I'm glad.
We share too much.
Do we?
Yeah, I think we
With
do.
public or with each other?
Yes. Yes.
Both.
Both.
On both. We share too much and with each other.
We got 5 minutes to kill. Make something up.
Make something up.
Yeah, secret shitter.
Oh, what do you mean secret shitter?
How do
I'm
you
not
know
a
where it comes
secret
from if there's no poop on your ass? I don't get it.
Me neither. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to wipe every way I can think of.
In between your toes. I mean, everything.
It's
huh?
like, I wipe this way, this way.
I don't mean to get too
fuck?
personal with you.
Go ahead.
Okay. But there is something weird about the way you poop that just drives me wild. Crazy. I don't understand.
What?
How do you sit on the toilet cross-legged and shit?
I mean,
you're like, you're there.
Normally, I'm going to be there for a while, so I just get comfortable. It's like,
do I need to bring you a cigarette and a glass of wine?
Yes, please. Garçon, refill my wine, please.
Light some candles, set the mood for you.
Oh, yeah.
That's the weirdest thing I ever saw.
I mean, sometimes I'm just sitting there just to make sure I don't have to continue. Okay.
Look, the only time I've ever wasted time on the toilet was at work, because that's the only place to waste time on the toilet. If I needed a break, you go in there, you sit down, and this is how old I am. You break out the newspaper, you read the sports section. If you add up to 15 minutes a day, you can spend in the bathroom.
10. If you just do 10.
Excuse me. I took 15.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. But
it's
normally,
a week of vacation.
It's a week of
10, vacation.
If you just take 10 minutes, what is it? 10 minutes a day, every day throughout the year, that's a week of vacation.
Spent in the bathroom. And I actually had my old boss.
And
it's a place that we work together. Come out and have a group meeting about not to be reading the newspaper in the bathroom. The bathroom is a place where you go in, you do your business, and you get out.
Okay, but why is the newspaper in there?
Because people take the newspaper in there to read while shitting.
Oh, okay.
I mean, now we don't have to. It's just the newspaper's on our cell phone.
Right.
But
this
was
before
smartphone.
Right. No. I know that, but
man, I went through.
I don't know if I could.
Sports, horoscopes. I was in there for the whole fucking.
Dear
I read
Abby.
the whole fucking paper. Okay.
Wow.
It's a good thing we didn't work on Sundays. I'd have been in there for fucking 3 hours.
Wow.
Do you remember that? Do you remember getting the Sunday paper?
Oh, yeah. Because it had the coupons in it and everything.
No, it had the comics in it.
Yes, but it had the coupons in it, too.
No, but it had the comics in it.
I did like the comics. I
don't give a shit about the coupons.
Do they...
Coupons or coupon? Coupon.
Coupons.
No.
Coupons.
Coupon.
Coupons.
Don't be retarded.
They still do Sunday papers.
Yeah, but I haven't touched a newspaper in years.
Well, you know what? I mean, even the coupons and stuff you can get on your phone.
Yes.
You don't, and that's really sad.
Why?
Because, I mean,
industries change?
That it's changed so much, and kids nowadays will never understand, getting the little sticky taffy stuff and putting it on the
putty.
And putting it on the newspaper and
Gen X, babe.
I know, we're fucking old.
We were the greatest generation. We had the technology, we were alive before and after, right?
Yes.
We experienced before and after.
Yes.
I remember Pong, the first video game ever on TV, right? Or that you could get at home. Pong.
Yeah. Oh, it was so simple.
Boop.
Yeah.
Boop. That occupied us for hours.
Hours.
Dumb.
Nowadays, kids don't even want to go outside. And I think that's why there's so many.
Send them outside like we used to go. Though.
Well, I mean, not like we used to.
No.
But I mean, even just going outside, they're like, well, I don't want to go outside. They rather watch TV, play a game, whatever. And I think that's probably why every little kid and youngster or whatever gets sick all the time because they're not out eating dirt or throwing dirt on other
And
people.
socializing.
And,
I think it had a social,
you know,
learning benefit to it too.
Oh, absolutely.
Being outside and socializing. But
do you remember
different
being on the
times.
swing set, just swinging as high as you could?
Yeah.
And then just jumping
Death
out of the
swinging?
swing?
Yeah. You remember the fucking slide that would burn you going all the way
Oh
fucking
my
down?
God. And it was big, tall.
Fucking by the time you get to
Remember
the
the
bottom.
merry-go-round? We would stand there and just make it go so fast, stand instead of running
black out from the G-force.
the people fly off of it.
How long? Why is Timmy drooling?
Oh my God. It was so much fun. Kids
Oh.
nowadays they don't
The
understand.
janky ass ramps we used to build to jump our fucking bikes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's a miracle we lived.
It really is, but it made us tough. We're not sissies.
I don't know. I mean,
Well,
I still,
some of
I
us
still cried a
are.
little when I had to run and poop every time. The more raw my butthole got, the more I cried. There ain't
I know
no
you were
amount
like,
of there ain't no
oh.
yeah there ain't no
Yeah,
amount of ramp
I mean-
jumping and scrapes and cuts to prepare you for that in your
Well,
life.
yeah, no, a bad butthole like that, yeah, no.
Bad butthole. Bad.
No, I didn't mean bad like that. I meant bad like raw, like hamburger butthole or something.
I don't know how them gay guys do it. That shit's got to get rough after a while. I mean, no offense, bro. You do you, but damn.
Wow.
Man, that shit gotta
That's-
hurt. A little bit of preparation H afterwards.
Yeah.
Hey,
we
Tommy.
didn't. We
Hey,
didn't even
Tommy,
have
come
any
here.
around here.
No.
No.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, appreciate you listening to my sad sob story. If you have any questions,
wasn't that
comments, or
sad.
concerns, or if you ever had food poisoning, let us know.
Yeah.
Drop us an email at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints go to Trevor the intern.
Yep. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X.
And help support this podcast by becoming a member of Patreon at patreon.com/meandmrsalwaysright. There you'll get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes.
Sweet. And we'd like to thank Roadcat Media.
Oh, you're doing it this day. Tear it
Well,
up.
that's all I know.
No, do
that's
it.
all I
Just
remember.
make something up.
We'd like to thank Roadcat Media for for producing
You're welcome.
this episode. Thanks, hon.
Hey, if you have any audio or video needs, contact Roadcat Media at roadcatmediallc@gmail.com. Or is it roadcatmedia@gmail.com?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
All right, I love you.
I love you too.
All right, have a good time. I'm going to go put ice on my butthole.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right, I love you.
I love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Merle.
I love Burl.
I know.